Okay, let's roll them. The second book I got was Waterloo, and revealed for the first time points of view of the three armies involved: English under Wellington, the French under Napoleon, and the Prussians under Blucher. Edited by Lord Chalfont. I was actually surprised because in this book I found this little brochure for Waterloo. It's a tour guide map, which I thought was pretty neat. It was a pleasant surprise. Shows the battlefield, shows the mound. I know that Wellington was upset about that. The museum. The Waxwork Museum is situated opposite of the Panorama Rotunda on the ground floor of the historic Hotel de Musée, which was built by Sergeant Major Cotton in 1818. This museum displays all the principal actors of the battle, artistically created in wax by the Musée Gravin of Paris in 1949. The Emperor, the Duke of Wellington, Field Marshal Blucher, the Prince of Orange, Cambronne, Ney, Bertrand, Duart, Soult, and other fellow soldiers, all extremely lifelike in their sumptuous uniforms they had displayed against a series of faithfully reconstructed backgrounds. Many objects and authentic documents, as well as the results of diggings, are also shown. So I thought that was pretty neat. And there's the rotunda right there with the panoramic view. The vast building at my feet, and this is the lion here talking at the mound. The vast building at my feet houses a gigantic panoramic painting 110 meters by 12 meters high. It was the work of a Frenchman, Louis Dumoulin, and his 5 military assistants, one of whom was Belgian. The painting was recently undergone a complete restoration. It is astonishingly real and lifelike, and it depicts a particularly crucial episode of the battle, namely the first French cavalry charge led by Marshal Ney. On learning that Blucher was on his flank, the Emperor ordered Marshal Ney to attempt to win this victory. Pretty neat. Here we go. Then they have reenactments. This is Napoleon's headquarters, the Museum Provincial de Cadeau. The Kilo Farm at Voy-Genat, where Napoleon and his staff spent the night on the 17th of June, has also been made into a museum. Here the Emperor drew up his battle plans. The museum consists of the 4 rooms: the Yard de Camp room, and the Emperor's room, the dining room, and the annex. Napoleon's camp bed and his death mask can be seen here, as well as the French hussar's skeleton and many other items illustrating this historical period. Close by, the Fermat holds excellent exhibitions for visitors in the summer. A little different sites I guess you can go see. I wonder what that is right there. What do you think that is? Aha, same farm. And there's a little tour. So so I found this little thingy in this book. Now, this basically tells the story of Waterloo from 3 different perspectives. It's an older book. Copyright was 1979. And I'll just give you the editor's editorial here. A distinguished European historian, much concerned with the problems of war and peace, once told me that the international conflict would persist as long as children at school were taught history from a national textbook. And he cited the Battle of Waterloo as an example of how history tends to perpetuate hostility through the fallacy of the national stereotype. This book is an experiment in the popular military history. It is an attempt to tell the story of Waterloo by bringing together in one volume the perceptions of three different nationalities involved in the battle. Drawn mainly from their respective national historical sources to set up the scene, I have written a prologue incorporating a brief description of the forces involved in the campaign and my own personal impressions of the campaign distilled from a wide variety of sources, documents, and authorities. The main body of the book is the detailed story of the battle woven together from the accounts of three writers, a German, a Frenchman, and an Englishman. Although this method does not, of course, eliminate subjectivity or iron out national perception, it places the three images in close proximity in an attempt to achieve a measure of internal balance. The epilogue seeks to draw together the threads of the narrative. It is unlikely that the professional student of military history will find here anything that is startlingly new. However, those whose impressions of Waterloo have hitherto depended on exclusively British, French, or German historians might possibly find a good reason to think again. So basically, this is Waterloo. Three different perspectives. So I'm going to jump right to the water slides, the color plates. This is the French cavalry launching an attack on the British squares. Labelle Alliance. Let's see, below is the farm of Labelle Alliance after the battle right there. Right in the distant view is Labelle Alliance here, I suppose. Bottom is Labelle Alliance as it is today from the south. And the following pages, Allied Guardsmen fighting Prince Jerome's men of the 6th Division, Saint-Humont Gate by Dennis Dighton. We all I need is sound effects, right? Like musketry fire. Oh, nice. Look at this. This is a panoramic room. The battlefield scene from Lion Hill, showing La Haye-Saint on the left and Labelle Alliance on the right. I'm assuming right there. So La Haye-Saint and Labelle Alliance. I thought it was further up, but maybe that's it there, no? The battlefield seen from Lion Hills looking northeast. The British lines were north to the road. La Haye-Saint is to the right. This is La Haye-Saint, and the British lines, I'm assuming, is being the north of the road. They be here, no? And then the view from the French side towards the end of the Battle of Waterloo. Painting is by Sir William Allen. That's my wife. Alright, and then we have the Lion Hill, the Netherlands Memorial. That's La Haye-Saint as it stands today. Picton's Ridge. And below we have the Chateau Humont. The North Gate with the chapel on the left. Wow. One of these days I'd like to see somebody do this painting, but instead of having it divided down the middle, why don't they have a fold out and have the fold out begin here, so when you open it up, you have a full page without the crease. That would be an awesome fold out. That would be an awesome centerpiece. Look at that, huh? And then the Prussians. So I'm going to give this a quick read. It looks pretty cool. I know it's an older book. I'm just delving back into the Napoleonics once again. I want to say a long hiatus. And I'll shut this one off, and then I'll call my wife to see what's up. Alright, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Have a good one. Ciao.